Okay, so we are in BandLab's Cakewalk, and what we're looking at, there's the mixing console down here, and so you can see when I hit play using the space bar, that's what I'm listening to. Right? So you have these faders. That's a traditional console, and there's all sorts of tracks in here. Now the first track, the way I stack things, is I have the bass guitar up here on top, and that's controlled by this first. So the top track is controlled by this first fader here. So you can see if I just solo it by pressing S for solo, all we hear is the bass. Right? Okay. That's controlling that part of the mix. And if I go down to here and I just solo the strings, okay, and so on. So every part of this, there's all these different tracks here. Like that one, there's the harp. Right? And you can see there's a horn part here if I can solo. Right? You see the horn part there? Right? And there's a flute part coming up in a second. So I can solo it and I can put other things on at the same time. So there's the strings and there's the bass. Right? And we get to the flute. Here it comes. And it's very soft. You can hardly. Right? Okay, so all these things have their independent tracks, the flutes, the piano. You can see the piano down here. If we started to play it from here, then you'd have the piano playing. All right. These are called MIDI notes. And I could have them play anything I want. And like if I wanted to show you that, like here is the piano that's soloed, right? But if I didn't want to use the piano, I could come up here and say, well, let's see if I can get another instrument. That's the piano, but what if I chose, instead of the piano, what if I chose tenor trombones or a tuba or a piccolo, right? So a piccolo, for example, let me load the piccolo up. Now you're going to hear a piccolo there instead. That is, it should hear a piccolo. I'm not hearing a piccolo. There it goes. It took a second to load, right? Right, so you hear the piccolo, right? But I'm not using a piccolo, I'm trying to use a piano. So let me go down here, go back to the piano.
Can you get my toy animals? Can you get my toy animals? No,
All right.
can you get my other animals?
Now if I solo the vocals, here's the vocal. Right? So you can listen to these things by soloing them, you see? I've turned on the vocal and the piano. Right? Because I soloed it. So then if you take off all the soloing, you can mute parts with the M. I don't want to mute anything. And you can play it all together. And then it's all together like this. Right, so, but notice that there's no there's no appreciable echo on that. There is some echo in the FX. Here's the echo. vocal. So I can affect the echo. It's getting. See the difference?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different types. There's a lot of different types of reverb that you can put on. That goes in the reverb section. Now, I want to show you one other thing. When you're working with MIDI, like this bass part here, if I take the bass and the strings and the harp and the horns and the flute and the drums and the piano, and I right-click and I say View Piano Roll, now what I see is I see the actual notes, as you can see here. Right? And down here, if I go into the, I'm in the selection mode. So if I go here, right? So this blue line is the bass line right up here. So the reason I'm able to do that is because I made the bass line, we solo it. See, boom, boom, and maybe I'm going to double that. So I go here and I go Control C, Control V, take it up and go, right? I have a bass. And this one here, oops, I should have, it didn't put it in. Then I'm going to draw it in. So you have a pencil. So now when I go there, I have a double note. Note. Double note. And maybe I want to put I have a double note here. Move it up. So now I have a double note. Boom, 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 boom. It's just like a ladder. You see it? Right. And what is that thing there that you saw? Oh, good. Yeah, you can try that. You see that little line there? That's a different track. That's the drum track. So if I unsolo the bass, you'll see that this track here, when I highlight it, go to the drums. You do. There's the drum track. So there's my drums. So watch what happens. Oops. Oh, what happened? Now watch what happens here. Right? Yeah. And what you're looking at is velocity.
How did you do that?
I drew a whole bunch of notes because I have these little notes. Maybe I want to put a symbol at the end. Let's see.
It's really good.
It goes up, the volume goes down, and then that didn't work. That's not the symbol. There we go. Let's try it again. Right? It really makes it. So I'm going to take the velocity and bring it up so it's nice and loud. Because I wanted to go up and down. See the width? That's the loudness. Down. And then, yeah. So it's all about, raising and lowering. Bring that one.
That changes good.
Hmm?
It's really nice.
Yeah. Maybe there's another thing we can add to the top of that. Let's see. I like that one. What was that? Nope. That one there. The Yeah, the B note right here. So try that too.
Why
It's
did
got
I?
good sustain. No, too much.
Yeah,
Too much. So you delete it. I think the other one was just fine.
yeah, too big, too strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
that's all it needs. So yeah, you basically can draw in whatever you want. It's like you have the orchestra is under your control
Cool.
because I've got this BBC orchestra pad. So I started with the bass, the horns. There's this part at the beginning that's check this out. I need to click on it and find it. Where are the horns? Where are the horns? Double click on it. There they are. So I think the horn sound is pretty good, but
That's what we call a brainstorm. A graphic representation of the cloud. In our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills we develop in this thinking out loud is
and there I've missed an opportunity. So let me get these volumes
What
up
do you
on
mean?
this. You'll see in a sec. Let me go to views and go to my console view and let me bring up the horns so you can hear them a little better. And then watch when I get back to viewing the piano roll. Now watch.
our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills we develop in this thinking out loud is for our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills we develop in this thinking out loud is for help us transform our brainstorm.
Let me see.
Our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills we develop in this thinking.
I should put in a da.
I want water.
Our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills
As
we
you can
develop
see,
in this
mommy.
thinking out
As you
loud
can
is
see.
for help us transform.
I have added.
So
I have added.
water melts in hot things.
تحطها المي هنا.
Our case, a cloud is affiliated with office solutions. The production skills we develop in this thinking out loud is for help us transform our.
No, that's not good either.
Here's one for me.
ايش بدك؟
I want this cup.
لا هناك هاي كاسة على الأرض.
Our case, a cloud is affiliated with office
هي على الأرض
I
هاي.
don't want that one.
solutions. The production skills we
ولا
develop in
هذا.
this thinking out loud is
This mine.
مهم.
Let's put some water in it.
ايش بدك تعمل في المي؟
Orange juice melts to water.
the production skills we develop in this thinking out
لا
loud
ما
is
راح
for
نحطه فيه.
help us
تحرق.
transform our.
I'm not sure I like that.
Somebody doesn't put.
Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Somebody doesn't.
Yeah, I wanted you to see that you can start drawing in notes and you play around until you get the sound you want. You know? And I don't know if that maybe it should go to there.
Skills we develop in this thinking out loud is for help us transform our brainstorm.
Yeah, I want to have that triumphant top note in there. Da.
Okay, I have to leave now.
You get the idea?
Thinking out loud is for help us transform our brainstorm cloud into underground piano. If you want to play magic cloud.
There's a problem. Let's bring that shorter. If. Still
And
recording.
I'm gonna come to put the bed
If you want to go to Master Otis.
I want to drink smoothie.
Master
Daddy, I would
Otis.
drink smoothie. I would drink smoothie, Daddy. Daddy's not talking to me.
Master
Master
Otis.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
Daddy, give me smoothie.
I will get you a smoothie when I'm done with this track. Let's see what happens here now.
Come with me. Building worlds of your imagination. Your script to the screen. Use your imagination.
I see you, Mom.
Your script to the screen. Use your
That's off.
Using your imagination. There's no place I know to compare with imaginations. Is there to set free dreams you truly wish to be? It's too late.
All right. So I'm just going to send this piano part out to Peter. And the way to do that is to go to the desktop and I'll get rid of all these because these are old. I'm going to delete them. And then I'm going to take that piano part and you grab it and you just, Daddy does want to give you a smoothie, but Daddy does want to give you a smoothie. Daddy does want to give you a smoothie, and he's going to give you a smoothie.
But he's not gonna eat it. Because he asked for food and he doesn't eat it. He doesn't complete it. That's gonna be lunch for tomorrow. I want you to vacuum the bit to here, Tia.
Yeah, no.
I wanna go to the bathroom.
I want smoothie.
It's an apple.
Give you a smoothie, boo.
I want smoothie.
Yes, no.
TH,
So you just drag it in to your, yes?
are you still recording?
No, yes, I am. I'm just going to drag this in and I'm done. Here's the piano part, which we just took out of there. Drop it down there and hit send.
He'll have smoothie for lunch tomorrow. It's like food that he is asked for and he thinks that he
Okay. So that's about it for tonight's lesson, and hope